Yeah, I mean, I do, but like, I hate Newcastle in the sense of, I don't hate them because I think that's a harsh word to use, but I always want to be better than them. Now, what they choose to do in terms of a club and everything is their prerogative, and they're a big part of the North East. I think we're bigger, they'll think they're bigger. That's the way it works, isn't it? But I don't care in the sense of what they do, as long as we're above them and both clubs stay in the Premier League. And you always want to be above your arch rivals.
There's only one team that I dislike, and you know who that is. And I'm saying dislike because I think it's in Scotland.
Oh yeah, you don't want to mention that. No.
We don't even mention that, but they play in green and white hoops. Bally again. Yeah. Bally was he was a maniac, man.
But he was, I would have said, how can I explain it? He could tackle, but he was probably snidier at it.
Yeah, I was saying this today to Mike Hafford, funny enough. I was saying it today, I says, I've no issues about, you know, this give and take. We were talking about Darryl Powell there and giving and taking. I had no issues at all. I lost my front tooth in an Old Firm game against Aidan McGeady. Yeah. Now I'm thinking, think about that for a minute. Think about some of the hard men, Vinnie Jones, Terry Hurlock, yourself, Darryl, all these maniacs. And I lost my tooth to Aidan McGeady. He's the softest player I've ever played. Do you know what happened? He turned his back and I hit him that hard, my face flew for and caught him his shoulder bone and my tooth flew straight out. And the interesting thing about it is this, we just continue playing. My tooth had been bleeding and all that and just like, let's go, let's continue. We never argued, did we?
No, not really. Well, I don't think we ever argued. We might have on the pitch gone, he might have said something to me, I might have said something to him, but I think we were, the only person that ever used to never like, not having that was Nicky Summerby. If he said something to Nicky, he liked to have the last say. I remember shouting once him in the middle of a game because we had pushed over and he was stood out in the wing and I shouted at Nicky, in not so many words, get in here. And then next thing I felt this person here and I looked round, it was him, he said, what did you say to me? I said, I told you, and he thought I was having a go at him. The difference is when you're on the pitch is never to take it personal. It's a case of, we're a team, we all have to do our work, and if you're not doing it, I'm going to tell you, but didn't take it personal. If you do, you need that round the head.
No, you never argued. Oh, him, man, are you mental, man? I'm not dealing. Look at him, 14 stone.
I am now, yeah.
You need to cut that, didn't you?
That, yeah.
You just bleep, Scalesy, you bleep that out?
No, yeah.
14 stone, man.
That's a bit heavy now as well, isn't it?
No, he was a crackpot. I told you the story, man, when it kicked off. I used to kind of instigate it on and I'd just run off down the tunnel. And then all these guys were left to fight in the tunnel.
But that was the best part, we would just do it. You would just stand your ground, but I don't think, you know, like when you look back now, I don't think you ever, it was like, it was all, not a front as such, you all stood your ground. And I bet if you was to get all the footballers from that era, they'd done it because they thought, oh, I better go and have a fight now. Like, it was not, it was just, I don't know, I think we just quite enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yeah, well, see when you were talking about fighting, when I was in the coaching side with Cal Robinson, who's a lot younger than me, and then you get whatever coaching team coming down, and they go, oh, his assistant, like maybe Kevin Ball, I go, oh, I was fighting with Bally about 20 years ago, and then it'd be somebody else, and they say, oh, I was fighting with him as well. Every single coaching staff it came back to.
But you'll be amazed though when you actually see him again. The first thing you do is laugh. I don't know. I didn't get many. Mine weren't, I didn't, did I? Mine were tackles and never descent.
Bally, do you remember I got sent off against David Ginola last game of the season? Well, it was three or four games after the Darryl Powell because I get done for TV evidence and I got a 3-match ban, right. A couple of grand fine. And Reedy said to me, I'm putting you back in the team, right, for the Tottenham game. He says, you've played about 32 games in the bounds, you've been great for me. And then Reedy named out the team and I thought, I'm not in that team. So I was raging. So for 85 minutes, and then at 3-1 he tried to put me on, man. I went and smashed Ginola and I got a straight red card. but the point
so
of
you
this,
think I was mad, like, do you see what I mean? I wasn't the mad.
But see
one.
The point of the story. See the next couple of days I went to see a psychologist. Seriously, on specifically because I was lashing out and it was costing me money and all that. And from that point until I was 36, so I was 29 to 35, 36, I never got a red card again.
Well, I know how many I get. How many do you get?
Sunderland.
Hold up, just say how many you got.
I'm going to say Bally. There you go. I don't know, but I'm saying Bally.
I'd have said me. Who was right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And people, I mean, how many games did you play for us then?
I don't know.
How many games? So if you was to do it pro rata per game?
It was 96 to, you'd say left in 2001.
Yeah. 5 years I was, yeah.
So
I didn't score a lot of goals for Sunderland.
I'd done a talk at one of my mates. You know, do you know Martin Scott?
Yeah, of course, Scotty.
Well, Scotty,
that's
like,
another one I get sent against
yeah.
Bristol. I don't know.
Yeah, but he had his academy in particular had like a big day up at Slade, and he said, would I come up and talk to the kids? I said, yeah, no problem like that. And I was using a lot of footage of my goals for reasons like about why do you work hard at your game, and I showed them the goals, and there was only 5 I think on the website at the time they clicked off. So I said, have you noticed anything about any of them goals? And I know it sounds really cocky this, but they're all actually really good goals, I know, right? And they're all going, oh, they're this or that, and one little kid went, yeah, they're all with your left foot. I said, yeah, what foot am I? And they all went, well, left-footed. I went, no, I'm right-footed. So I was trying to make the point of you practice with both feet and that. But some of the goals I was good, even I'm surprised. Remember Chris Waddle crossed the corner once and I volleyed it straight in the back of the net?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Was that the old Roker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
And like I said at the time, like, 'cause it never even got mentioned on Match of the Day, I said if I was foreign with a name of like Kevin O'Borlio, he would have won bloody, and I never even got...
What did you wind up in total then? What was your career goals?
Oh, I don't know, but I remember getting 27, there wasn't very many. You probably got more than that. How many did you get altogether?
About 135.
Say no more, like, I'll give it back career-wise.
Get it!